welcome to Practical Smokers, where we light up at the latest of cigar culture and lifestyle while providing a healthy dose of humor and news. I'm your host, Cole Parker, with my fellow co-host, Jay Money.
What's up, good people? How y'all doing out there? It's Jay Money. We got to chase the bag to the bag, chase us, man.
You know what? We're going to make you some t-shirts.
Got
Because
you.
now we dead on with it.
Got you.
How you been, bruh?
Man, I've been good, man. How you been?
Man, I've been fucking phenomenal, man.
You know, just a normal day for us, a normal Tuesday for us, a Wednesday for us. We're out here, like, trying to herd all the kitten and stuff.
Man, that's
you know how we do.
Yes. So today we're at Patio's Social and Cigar Lounge, 3150 Highland Parkway in Smyrna, Georgia. Make sure you attend. They have live music on Tuesdays. Matter of fact, the dude last night was pretty dope. And they have all different type of bands. Yeah, they have all different type of bands. It's a good time. But guess what?
What's up?
We got another first lady in the house, man.
Oh,
We've been
man.
killing with the first ladies.
Yeah, we've been busting with that.
We've been killing with the first
yeah,
ladies.
Man, yeah, I'm excited, man.
All right, so today we have none other than the infamous, the miraculous Chi-Town West Side finest, Peaches of Tatted Smoke. How you doing, love?
Good. How are you?
I am doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, I was so excited to get you on here. We talked about it a while ago, but we couldn't actually get you on here to now.
Right.
But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I
Yeah,
think
we're so
quite
happy
a-
to have you.
I think she talked about us like shit, too.
I'm sure.
We should have had her come on Sunday. I didn't realize she lived on the opposite side of Atlanta and had to come through here through traffic.
Yeah.
But she like, yeah, you saw she had the Negro look.
Yeah. She definitely gave it.
Yeah. Sunday would have been better.
Right.
Well, we know in the future now, right? We need to ask geographically. You know what? We don't know where we mess up until we mess up. You see what I'm saying?
It's another lesson learned for us.
Right. So now that we messed up, now we know the ask. But what part of town you in?
Geographically, where do you stay?
Right. So that way we can
Inner
request
city or outer city?
if it's going to be a weekday or a weekend.
Right, correct.
What school's out doesn't matter.
He don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Really don't.
So I know you had Tatted Smoke since. How long have you had it?
It's going on 2 years.
2 years. Okay, so what were you doing before that?
Before that, just smoking.
I love
You know, smoking. And I was a AAU basketball coach.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out of
For
here.
boys 18 to 22.
We got a
Okay.
little dawn in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's my mission to make sure that if they didn't make it out of high school, I wanted to get with them, work with them, and try
Right.
to get them into a junior college
Yeah.
or a D3. Hey, you play good for 1
Right.
year.
And
We
you
can get
transfer.
You get
Yeah.
your free scholarship.
There we go.
How long did you do that?
I did that for 2 years.
Really?
And me and the head coach, I was the assistant coach.
Okay.
And the head coach, a lot of coaches was coming to me more than coming to him.
Uh-huh.
So I guess it was like an ego thing. He
Uh-huh.
was like 6'5".
He's like, you got to
300.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I think that's such a disservice because when it comes to the kids, it ain't about your fucking ass.
Nah,
It
never
really
about you.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
And the funny thing is, I always told them, I said, boys look for mothers for one thing, and they
Mhm.
look for men for another. So you can't go in that boy's face and yell and cuss at him. I can go and grab him by the shirt, cuss and spit in his face, and he'd be like, okay, mom, go right out there and do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
So
We'll
like,
break them.
it's a different
Yeah.
level. So we have to understand, I get in with some kids, you get in with some kids, but we're coming together.
Collectively, as a team, we still getting the job done.
That's all that matters.
And what we're trying to do is make sure they go to the next level,
That's
whatever
it.
that is in their life.
Or it could turn out as a Cam Newton thing and motherfuckers jumped his ass
Right.
and he whooped everybody's
I'm
ass.
trying to tell
Wait a
you.
minute. Cam was tossing everybody.
Tossing the whole
Hey,
fucking
hey,
everybody.
hey,
Hey, what
Hey,
was
hey,
did y'all see him when he climbed the fence and then jumped off the rope?
I
Y'all
thought
see that boy?
I'm going to call him the Mad Hatter from now on.
Right.
He was the
Man.
Mad Hatter.
Man, if I send you a picture of Cam Newton, please understand I don't need your help.
Right.
I got it.
Exactly. I mean, well, first of all, he ain't a small motherfucker. He was like 6'5",
6'5". Every bit of 6'5".
250.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
With them grandma hips too.
I don't know what they
You
was thinking.
don't tell it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So they were
Oh.
saying that the other what, coaches or whatever, they
Uh-huh.
were saying that Cam was talking disrespect to
It's a
them and
possibility.
stuff. But that's part of the game.
But it also goes to what you just talked about, right? Just about that sometime when men come across and sometimes you feel challenged.
Ego.
Yeah.
You know?
Egos.
Man.
Well, I would definitely say that them boys definitely was going to get their ass whooped. So
Definitely.
if they knew like I know, they probably shouldn't have done that.
And in all honesty, we talk about how people handle stuff, but you didn't really see him physically like
I don't know. I said
Wow.
slang a few
He was
months.
just
So
slang.
slang, you know,
He was slanging motherfuckers
because
left and right.
from the script aspect of it, they ain't gonna really be able to mess with
Right.
him, right? So he kind of held him back.
Right.
I think he kind of held him with grace more so than anything else.
Honestly.
Well, he definitely didn't knock nobody out, but he also has
Could have,
millions
though.
at risk.
That's exactly
So when
right.
you got millions at risk, in real time, you have to make real time decisions.
And
Exactly.
see, he did good because if
Yeah.
it was me,
West
I
Side.
knocked him up. Yeah.
People laid out everywhere.
Shot time.
The whole team can't play no more because you done laid everybody the fuck out.
Shot time.
I mean,
So I done blacked out. I ain't know what happened.
like, I got Tourette's.
I done switch a click. So what was the motivation behind Tatted Smoke, right? You a tattoo person? Like, what's the motivation?
I am, but started getting into tattoos real heavy when I found out I was bipolar.
Okay.
So everything actually comes back. Cigars and tattoos comes to that.
That came, okay.
So it's like they put you on all these meds, you're all doped up, and my brother was just like, no, we're not going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So started taking some natural herbs and stuff,
Yeah.
and then he was like, smoke some cigars.
Right.
I mean, it'll be good for you. Tried the weed, couldn't do it. It's not for me. So I was like, I smoked a cigar, and then the first drink he gave me was Buffalo Trace.
Okay. That was a good one.
Long with a luge cigar.
Okay.
So full body. So
Okay.
I've never had a mild or sweet
Cigar ever?
No.
But you get, but really? Like,
No.
do you drink coffee?
No.
Okay. It goes perfect with like a latte.
No. I mean, I like a caramel
What?
frappuccino.
Okay, we do. Let me tell you, a caramel frappuccino and a good like a mild body cigar, like even Timo
cigar.
got one.
Yeah.
You got the Perdomo champagne.
Yeah, the
I
Perdomo
say just
champagne.
try it,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then do it from a flavor perspective, not a lightheaded party perspective.
The
'Cause
Oscar
you can
got
always
one.
turn up.
You know, they got a Connecticut or
Yeah.
somewhere around there. That'll be good with that. You know.
I just, since I'm not a big coffee drinker,
Right.
we
don't-
wake up in
You
the
don't
morning.
consider it,
Yeah, I don't even consider
Right.
it.
But
We
if you
wake
do.
up, we do this.
which is understood.
With a name like Peaches,
Right.
I feel like that's oxymoron.
Right.
Smoking a heavy
And
cigar.
then she kick it with one of the show's most favorite humans, Cigar Mike.
Cigar Mike, right,
So you don't
right.
tell it. I know y'all probably got IV bags for bourbon in it. They'll be walking around like this. 6 in the morning with an IV bag full of bourbon.
Yeah. I've been peeping in our window.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know some people do that. I'm not the type. I'm more of a shower than a viewer. You know. Okay, so go ahead.
So, kind of tell us about your experience or what inspired you. What do you feel like inspired you to say, "Hey, look, I want to design clothing"?
Because when I was looking at a lot of clothes that was out, we were not represented.
Women, black people, black women.
Both.
All.
Oh,
Copy that.
gotcha.
So, of course, sometimes you saw those cartoon characters. I mean, they were really like cartoon characters. And I was just like, well, that's not us. I mean, you can do cartoon and more realistic, but we just didn't see ourselves out there. So I said, I want to do something to show the world that, number one, we as women smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we as black women smoke.
Absolutely.
So one of my boys, he's a photographer, Steve. He was like, "Let's take some photos." So we was like, "All right." So we're sitting there smoking and drinking. And came out with the dopest photos ever. And I was just like, "What can I do with this?" And everything I do with Tatted Smoke, I try to be a little different than everybody else in some type of fashion. So that's where my shirts with my photos on it is coming throughout the shirt. It's coming from the shirt.
Okay.
So it's like ink coming interwoven in the material of the shirt.
So they call it a direct to garment printing. Is that what it is?
DTG.
Direct to garment.
Yes. So a lot of people wasn't doing that.
Right.
You had the DTS and every
Absolutely.
screen prints.
Yeah.
So I said, let me come on the scene with something different.
Okay.
And when I did, people was like, "Yo, I kind of like that."
Love it.
I was scared. I didn't think people was going to, y'all
Right.
funny acting.
Well,
It's perfect though. It's just talking about this is perfect because we recently just had a discussion about wellness and finding your zen and just finding your place of peace.
Uh-huh.
And for you to say that, hey, smoke cigars as well as designing and creating fabrics and garments and having this clothing apparel is your place of peace. So this is perfect,
Right.
Yeah.
And
Good for you.
we even came up with alternative medicines, right? Like
Right.
we talked about everything from psychedelics to marijuana to homeopathic remedies, right? So the fact that you went into cigars and that became your new zen,
Yeah.
that's healthy in itself, right? Because I'm imagining that lowered your dosage of medicine,
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
It probably upped your social.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And now we got this beautiful, wonderful peaches that we got in front of us today.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, because I used to be
West Side peaches probably would have killed us by
What?
now.
Shut up. Come on, man.
I used to be like on 3,000 milligrams.
Okay.
That's a lot of anything.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's water, weed, women,
Everything.
3,000 is a big number, except money.
So,
So they brought it down. We was able to work it down, and as long as I smoke and have a drink, I'm good. And my grandmother's 97.
Okay.
She has to drink every single day.
Really?
She always said,
What's
"Baby,
grandma's drink of choice?
now,
Uh-oh.
grandma, she
gin,
drinks
moonshine, gin.
some Boone's Farm."
Okay,
Boone's
okay.
Farm.
Grandma said, "Look, baby, if you want to stay young, drink a glass of Boone's Farm and have sex every day,
Well,
and you're good."
well, this
She's
shit
97 years old. So
Grandma still fucking?
grandma's still like,
Boy!
Man.
grandma's, my granddaddy is like, I think in his 70s. Grandma took somebody that was younger than my daddy.
Oh, wow.
Okay, grandma was a pimp.
Hey,
Whoa.
wait.
I
come
thought my
from a
grandma
line
was a
of
pimp.
pimps.
Okay.
Atlanta Pills.
I think it's the West Side
It
Chicago
got
thing.
in Chicago.
Because that shit is in my blood too, I promise you.
You know, I did grow up with Don Juan. So I
Okay, absolutely. The Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah, I remember Bishop when I was younger.
Oh,
He
yeah.
used to have this green Cadillac.
Uh-huh.
That thing was crazy. I have a friend, matter of fact, he was the reason that really initiated the first practical smokers. Rest in heaven, his name is Marcus Combs, a comedian. And he has a story when he was around Bishop Don Magic Wine, who was cool with his father. His father had one short leg, so they called him Hoppy.
Okay.
So Marcus' nickname was Lil Hoppy.
Look,
And you know, back in the day, we used to throw like eggs at cars and shit, right?
yeah.
So-
Not at that.
So Bishop said, listen, little motherfuckers, don't y'all throw no fucking eggs at my Cadillac.
That's right.
You know, ain't nobody gonna throw nothing at your Cadillac. All right. Sure enough,
Somebody
God.
did.
somebody did it. Lil Hoppy, who Marcus was like, it wasn't me, but he the only person he recognized. So he took him home by his ear, you know, wop. Carried
Probably
him
the only
home,
person he could catch.
carried him home by his ear. Said, look, and his mom answered and said, hey, what are you doing, my son? I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me talk to your husband. Hoppy. She's like, no, you can talk to me. He said, ma'am, I don't talk to women. I'm
That's
waiting to
issue.
talk to your husband.
Right.
Happy. Says, Father Hoppy said, look, his son that threw eggs. He said, Daddy, wasn't me. He said, between his daddy and Bishop, he got his ass whooped for 2 days. And all he remembered was his hair swole up and it stayed that size the rest of his life. You know, so shout out to my boy Marcus for that
believe
story. But
That's funny.
that was one of the funny stories I always knew about that. And I remember he used to tell me about it, but he
Yeah.
never incorporated it into his comedy sets. And then when he started, it was amazing.
Oh, that's
But,
awesome.
you know, we lost him to a brain aneurysm. But, you know,
Yeah.
such is life, right? So, Tatted Smoke. So, is the apparel, what is it primarily? You have like, I know you probably started like shirts.
Started
That's
with
always a good place to
t-shirts.
start,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
now, what do you have in the apparel line?
I have hoodies, sweatshirts, tank tops. We have Yeti cups,
Okay,
even a complete tracksuit.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah,
awesome.
So tank tops, not white beaters, but tank tops.
tank tops.
All right, all right.
right.
Just-
Eh,
yeah,
depends
no,
on what
I'm
you're
from
doing.
Atlanta. I'm from
I'm
Atlanta.
not
you
with
know.
no 50 Cent white beaters.
All right,
Okay.
depending on what you're doing. Well, first of all, 50 Cent white beaters look like thongs. Remember, they was kind of like a square chest with
Like
thongs?
lace, the lace right there.
It wasn't right. Something wasn't right about them. I never wore one. They're like, what the hell you sure you supposed to wear that?
Yeah.
But that's terrible.
Men loved them.
I personally did. It was must have been a New York thing. LA, we didn't
And
wear.
you always found the one with the pot belly one to wear.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
but you know, have bra straps. I don't want no tank top with bra straps. Let's start there. No tank top and bra straps, right? What,
They did.
what are you about, a 46D, brother? What are you? Fuck all that. But so in the world of cigars, I'm imagining that your relationship with Cigar Mike has entered you into different rooms, right?
Definitely.
Because he's very well known in the cigar community.
Yes.
So how is that? Is it hard sometimes to match the energy of those rooms? Because you know he's a go getter too. He
Yeah.
talk like me. We
Yeah.
everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Is it hard to find your space in those rooms because of that, or do the West Side pop out and you got it?
Sometimes it's hard
Okay.
to find my space.
Okay.
Just because people look for me to be him. And I'm like, I'm not him. Now, I will talk. I'm loud. You know,
Right.
we can joke and stuff. But sometimes I want to just go in, give me a drink, sit down, woos out for a second.
Right.
Yeah.
But, you know, people don't know me. They know me from Instagram or something.
Right.
They're like, bitches. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
You know, hey, how you
I'll
doing?
always
You
speak
know?
back. That's my rule of thumb.
Always. So, I sit down and talk to people and stuff. And funny thing is, some rooms, they don't even want me in.
Really? How was that?
Crazy thing, I'm a tomboy.
Okay.
I dress up if I have to.
Copy that.
But I'm sweatshirt, jeans, gym shoes type of chick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, and some ladies feel like she should always be dressed a part. And so, in my words, bougie. So, you're always bougie and you're,
Right.
And I'm not accepted in those rooms. But
Ah.
I bust in them. Like, I actually
But you
don't
bust the
get
door
there.
down. You come in kicking the
I'm
door down.
coming in, knocking
Foot
the room
open,
down.
right.
Yeah.
But they, it's just like, oh, hey, peaches. I'm like, talk.
Right, right.
Sounds like y'all was talking before I got here.
Right.
Right.
But
Well, people are different.
I've had that my whole
Right,
life. So
right,
it's just funny to see how I had that when I played ball.
Right.
The girls that
You play basketball as well.
play ball,
Okay.
point guard,
Okay.
whole life.
Okay.
So
What's your average? What's your assist? What's your average in
So-
assists? What's your average in points?
for points, it was 12. For
Okay.
assists,
Yeah.
it was 20. And I was
That's
the
both of them high.
I was number one
Yeah,
defensive
double.
player in the nation.
Really?
My
That's
junior
amazing.
college to DuPage, was the only college at that time that women actually made it there. I was on ESPN,
Really?
Sports Vision back then when they had it, because
Sports
I'm
vision. Yeah.
telling my age.
Right. Well, I got a girl, Natalie White. Natalie
Okay.
White played at FAMU. She
Okay.
still holds the record for women in steals.
Wow.
And she's my age, so my age is we 50s, So she still holds that record for steals, and it's
Awesome.
amazing. And
Okay.
now she's like VP of basketball operations for the LA Sparks. So she stayed in it. She was like went in the industry, left the industry, came back in the industry, and now she's pretty much doing her thing in the industry now.
Okay.
Right.
And she has a camp she does, a summer camp every year down in Warner Robins, Georgia.
Wow.
Well, now might be Macon, but she's from Warner Robins. And it's just amazing.
Okay.
And I love people that do dope shit. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
so the fact that you was averaging double was definitely some dope
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
And 12 is a lot at that level.
Yeah.
And
They're
back
making
then-
40, 50 points
Yeah.
a game.
But see, I had some dope people on my team.
Copy.
I mean, my power forward, she bench pressed 250 back then.
What?
Jesus.
We used to call her He-Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
They play linebacker too, right?
She walked around. She did actually play female
Told you.
football.
I knew.
Really?
She did.
I
And
knew
she
it.
had a like muscle magazine face too, like she looked like she was always like, some of the strong faced women.
Her
That
name, her name probably Tiny too. Little Mama. That's probably her name.
cupcake.
Right.
They just called her E. But,
E,
but
okay.
she was a big stocky girl. She was strong as hell.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
like,
250.
if I can get it to her, I didn't have to shoot.
Right, you ain't lying.
And then
Right.
I had a shooting guard that was out this world.
Okay.
So it's like my points all came from fast breaks, some threes, but mainly I was the fastest one. So
Gotcha.
running and making the layups.
Do you feel some type of way in looking back that like the WNBA opportunities weren't available then? Do you think that you may have made it?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes. Because crazy thing, I had a full ride to
Okay.
go play ball.
Okay, that's good.
Found out when you go to take your physical, I was pregnant.
Mm.
Had sex once and got pregnant.
You one of those.
One of those.
Well, thank God I don't really mess with too many pregnancies. I better have 50,000 kids by now.
Right.
So I found out I was pregnant. Back then you couldn't go to school with child.
Right.
So they was like, you're gonna
What-
get rid of it or
Right.
you're gonna have it. I just chose to have my child.
Okay.
So lost that scholarship. Went to.
You think you made a bad decision now?
No.
I'm just playing. I'm playing.
No.
Well, Tuesdays, that's a motherfucker. Let's see. Go ahead.
Well, my oldest, she's 31.
Okay.
So it's like she actually made me grow up. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I honestly think that if I stayed in ball, I was gonna be off the chain.
Right.
Off the chain, because I was
Right.
already one of the fellas. So,
Okay. You'd be fighting this shit every day.
We wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Right. What's funny though is how people progress. Right.
Yeah.
Like it's one of our team members. She used to be a knucker. I heard. So I know her sister. Her sister said, "Oh yeah, she be out there fighting men all the damn time, all over Detroit." I ain't gonna say no names, but she's better now. So amen for growth.
Amen.
Amen for growth.
Hey,
My
man.
family's from Detroit too.
Okay.
So I got Chicago and Detroit. I got the rest of both worlds.
That's what you call it? Okay.
When I say that, you know the badass.
Right, but the rest of America don't think it's the best, but I'm
Right,
with you.
right. I stay strapped.
That air was my grandma was from Memphis. Oh, Lord. Everybody murderous.
Right. I stay strapped. I just want y'all to know that.
Matter of fact.
Trust me.
Right.
I always keep mine.
So what was your inspiration? What's your inspiration to get into the fashion industry? You know,
Like I said, I just wanted
or
to
who
see.
inspired you? I should say. I'm sorry.
That's a better question. Who?
Yeah.
You know, honestly, it was nobody that was a big name.
Okay.
I guess some cigar porn kind of inspired me.
Okay. James down there in Tampa.
And
Okay.
the reason being is because this was a African American man doing great things, and he has people in every state selling his product. So my first vision was I want to be just as big or bigger.
Ah.
So I always give myself goals that's really high.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kept on working. I mean, you see Tatted smoke everywhere.
Right.
So, you know, I said, I just keep on attaching myself to another brand that I see that's big, that keeps motivating myself to do bigger and better things.
Copy that.
So,
Okay. I love it.
yeah.
So, what's so interesting, though, is when you talked about those rooms. So it seems like those rooms are really not the men who were giving you the headache. It was more the women in those rooms that's giving you the headache.
You know what? Yes. I've only had one man give me problems.
Okay.
And he wished he never did it.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I came in, all the fellas sitting there. I'm the one female to come in. I sit down, I'm smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Oh, what is that you smoking? Crazy Alex?" The owner said, "Oh shit,
Here we go.
you know
we
you done
go.
fucked up." Right?
Yeah.
I said, "What?"
Whoop, time to go.
Right.
Get the kids.
I said, "Baby boy, this is illegal.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?" I said,
Right.
"Come on, let's talk about cigars and talk about what you're parenting with and all that." And he's sitting here looking at me like he's crazy, and I'm like, never make the assumption that you know what a woman smokes.
Right.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at you and you're the one smoking the infused, not me.
Oh.
Ah.
Get out of here.
Yes.
It wasn't
That's
Charles,
right.
was it? Okay. Good dude, that man. He still don't talk to me till today. I told him his cigars was infused. He's like, no, it's not. It's soaked with wine. That's infused.
If you.
The hell you talking about, right?
So what was that? A number 9 or a T52 that you were smoking at that time?
It was number 9.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is one of my favorites.
So, yes. So, he just looked at me and like all the guys now, they all looking at me like,
Right, I get
oh, shit.
You fuck with the right
So,
one.
I'm like, so since you're talking all this shit,
Uh-oh.
let's go ahead and smoke. Let's drink. Tell me, let's talk about notes. Tell me what you tasted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You hit him with the fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Right.
I said, you can't taste shit because all you taste is that damn sugar, right?
Oh. I
I'm
love
just
it.
saying.
I'd have been another.
Right. I'd have been pointing and everything.
Yeah, I'd have rolled around on the ground, all kind of shit.
So,
But I think
yeah.
that's not fair, though.
No, it's not.
It's not fair.
No.
But especially because I hate to admit it, I would assume your credibility would be higher because of the company you keep,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. Mike wasn't with me.
Ah.
And he didn't know who I was.
Okay, now it adds
So
up.
there was people in there that knew who I
Right,
was.
yeah.
So I said, hey, and I went to the humidor, got my stuff and everything. But he just gonna,
Challenge you.
he fucked around and found out.
Yes,
Yes,
it definitely
exactly.
sound like you did.
So is this one of your shirts right here?
Yes, this
Oh,
is
that's
one
fly.
of the most recent ones. Is Crazy Tattoo Girl.
Okay.
So it's basically, and the crazy thing, that's a photo of me that I took, and I look exactly like this.
Awesome.
And my boy made it for me.
Well, she's
So-
kind of not clothed.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
have you
right.
seen my
How about
Tatted
pause?
Smoke-
I didn't.
I have not
my
seen
Tatted
any of
Smoke
that.
body shirt?
How about I may not want to. I don't know if it's fair.
Yeah. I have 84 tattoos.
Okay.
So
Oh,
you
okay.
can see
Oh, that's
about
what's up.
40 of them. So
Really?
all the tattoos on this side,
Oh,
you're able
awesome.
to see.
That's dope. That's dope in itself.
Yeah, it was a nude scene.
Do you have any cigar tattoos or cigar reference?
I know.
Right,
what
let's
they
get
got.
out of it.
I know.
Bail out.
All right. Okay.
Get the pail and bail out.
Okay, all right.
I'm sinking.
She just said
You
something.
freaking-
Okay. All right.
Cut the visuals.
Right. Cut 'em.
Cut the visuals. All right, so
And that shirt's not available anymore.
Good.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Cigar Mike just shut it down.
he should have.
Thank God.
So, how about now you may fucking forget my damn question. Trying to save your life.
every day I gotta save your damn life. I'm sorry, man. You know, to save your goddamn life every day. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
All right, so, the question was, do you have any cigar-inspired tattoos?
No.
Awesome.
Oh, that's
Maybe we need to think about one. You gonna get any more tattoos, you think?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, in that case, you gotta come up
I
with a
want to get a
dope one.
sleeve. I ain't got no tattoos in a long time. I don't want to get a sleeve.
I
Right,
have
yeah.
2 sleeves.
You gonna mess around and be like,
Right.
a lot of pain, brother.
I'm gonna get Tatted
You
You
know,
Smoke.
never had a
Right.
tattoo. You
I
ain't
ain't
never had a
gonna
tattoo either.
But I ain't gonna cry.
I heard you cried on your COVID test.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I was about to say
Not even a
no.
shot. The
No.
COVID test. All you do is peep for that one.
Man, you know how they see that thing up in your nose?
Well, you know, he took penicillin for 4 months. He probably was crying.
Hey, you know you're over
I'm
50.
sorry.
You
I
got
am
your
over
single.
50.
You got your single shot yet?
First of all,
Ooh,
no, but
you
my
know
doctor's
I say
asking.
the
It's
single
okay. I ain't got no depends either, though.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
All right, cool.
Asshole. I do need my shingle shot.
I know you do.
Yeah,
You look like one of the motherfuckers that chicken
Fuck
pox.
around. I had chickenpox. My brother gave it to me when I was 17.
Yeah.
I almost freaking died, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yes, man, because my body, you know, the older you get, the harder it is
It
to
is.
motherfucking deal with it.
Yeah.
Like I had like 104-degree fever. I was like, I was like deathbed sick. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that was a little crazy.
Bro,
You know,
trying to take you out.
bruh, trying to take me all the way out.
You better go get your single shot.
He was like 5 or 6 then. You know.
You better go get your single shot.
Yeah. Well, you know, my kids, I've been through it now, so you know. I just let them itch, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, don't touch nothing I touch, shorty.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Not a damn thing.
Exactly. What would you tell to any woman that want to get into the fashion industry or to the cigar industry? How would you inspire them? What would you tell them? Like, what kind of advice would you give them?
Always come in and be humble. Learn. Ask questions.
Right.
Learn. The only question that's not a good question is a
It's
question that you
unasked.
didn't ask.
That is correct.
You know, so I always tell, don't smoke what your people smoke. I mean, talk, understand what you're
Right.
smoking. If you're a mild, you're a medium, I'm a full. Understand the difference. But I want you to actually get your phone and Google some of these cigars. Read up on them, see
Right.
what you may like and stuff.
Right. I
And
tell
make
people to
sure
keep
you have
trying.
all your stuff.
Just try a whole bunch of them. You know, to me.
Ah.
But see, so when I first started, I like to kind of knock my head off. Triple Maduros,
Woo,
doubly Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, LFD.
Yeah.
All
Got
that
down
shit
there,
used to
Oscars.
blow my head down the Oscars.
Yep.
Used to blow my head off. Now they make me sick. You know?
Really?
Yeah. Get queasy, headache, get to sweating. Be like,
Yeah.
What did you eat?
most time, you know, not
Yeah.
See, that's
yeah.
the problem.
You gotta
You
eat
have
with
to
food.
eat.
Yeah,
He don't eat.
Yeah,
You
I
have
eat
to
what
eat.
I do. You know, so I eat to live. I don't live to eat. I'm one of them people, so I forget.
I love it.
You might be walking down the street. Oh, it's grass. You might pick it up. It's chewing
It's
thing.
a possibility, but I got no shit on it. I'm
Right.
definitely not eating no shitty grass. I promise you that.
So yeah, and you know the cigar events where you go and get like they give you like a bag of cigars. And it's everything from mild, medium, full.
Yeah.
You know, those are opportunities for anybody who doesn't have a palate or trying to train that palate.
Right.
Get them opportunity to know what's what.
Oh,
Right.
definitely.
And then also pairings, right?
Yeah.
I
That's
tell
the
them try
best.
different shit, like some raw almonds, some dark chocolate, get you some vanilla wafers, get
Yeah.
you some like dark cherries, and just sample them shits while you fucking smoke.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed with because Leo Brown came on the show. And he talked to us about pairings, and it was a really, really good show.
Yeah, it was.
So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go subscribe to our
sure
YouTube channel
Leo
and go
is
watch
very
that.
You know, he told us one of the best things to drink is not even alcoholic. You know what he told us it was?
Tea or coffee.
No. He said Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, he's told me.
23
I don't
flavors.
like
I said none of the flavors go with my damn cigar though.
No.
I don't give a damn how many flavors. 31 flavors got ice cream. I ain't going there like, I ain't doing none of that
No,
shit.
this does not taste like cookies and cream.
Right.
Right. So, you know, first of all, I thank you for coming on here vibing with us. You know what I mean? How can people find your apparel online? How can they find and order your apparel?
TattedSmoke.com. So it's you can find it there on Instagram, on Facebook. It's Tatted Smoke 1.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you just send me a message.
Send you a message.
Send me a message.
Don't send me shit because I'm not going to respond. How about that? Your shit be in fucking la la land because I get jokes all day. I get 1,000 memes a day.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Yes.
I used to get stupid stupid messages.
Okay.
Then
You need slides.
Yeah.
Slide in the DM slides.
Yeah. Then I was like, I'm gonna slide this to Mike.
Right.
They stopped.
That's that. You know what? I love Mike. Let me tell you, Mike can tell you he can't fight, willing to fight everybody in the same sentence.
Right.
You know. So everything at Tatted Smoke except Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. What do you have? You got any events coming up? Anything coming up? What you got? What you
I'm
working
actually heading down Friday to Tampa. I'm part of Puff Sip Chat.
Okay,
Royal
yeah.
Ash. So we're doing a golf tournament. So I'll be selling.
That's what he told me about.
Yes. So I'm gonna have new, actually, Tatted Smoke golf shirts that I have down there. And then after that, then I'm gonna be at PCA later on this
In
month.
Vegas.
Then I'm going to be in North Carolina for Preston for Tailored Smoke, his whole birthday bash.
Okay, so that's the one that's up there in the Spectrum Center or whatever it's called.
Yes.
The one
So
over there
that's
by the
uptown,
basketball.
And then he has Concord, so he has 2 locations.
Copy that.
So yeah, I'm moving around. Then after that,
Epicenter.
I have Charleston Smokeout.
Okay. Are you doing Orlando or are you doing Charlotte Cigar Fest? Any of those? Or you don't know yet?
Don't know yet.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Just don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Like, if you hit me, I'm there.
Right. If
So,
you don't, I never heard of shit. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, all right.
Well, thank you again for coming on the show. Jay, what you got? You got anything coming up? How can they find you?
Yeah, you can all find me on Instagram at JDMoney1000. Also find me on X at JDNero.
Love it.
Do you follow me?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
If you're not, we will make sure he do fucking
Look, I
today.
was about to say.
How about
yeah.
that?
And you follow me back.
Oh, okay.
I follow both y'all. So in this case, I'm in the clear. You know what I'm saying? I follow every goddamn body. Everybody in the room, I follow. Right?
That's
I
what
keep
it's
my.
supposed to be.
Well, I'm gonna start adding you to the fucking joke list because I probably send out 100 of those a day too.
Yeah.
That's why I get 1,000. You send me about 50 to 100 yourself.
At least.
Oh, send it to me, please. I need a good
And then,
laugh.
look, it's nothing but ignorance.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I love ignorance. It's a personal thing. You know what I mean? All my family crazy. So we got crazy family. You
Yeah,
learn to
they're
grow
from
up crazy.
Chicago.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Well, myself, you can find me everything at Cole D. Parker. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Practical Smokers. Make sure you follow us on IG at Practical Smokers. Until the next time, stay humble, stay blessed, enjoy life, and stay lit. We out.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Jerry.